nobody believed in me or thought I was good enough to invest their money in. And then we know this is a business, right? And that's how you look at things now, or I now look at things at year 10 versus when I was a undrafted rookie, by the St. Louis Rams. Me going into that building every single day, I had to treat it like it was an interview. That's how I approached it, whether, it was me entering into the cafeteria, how I sat in meetings, whether I had a notepad or pen out. I felt like I always was, being monitored in a sense. My margin of error was just that small. So I think that helped me in my game and understanding, the steps I needed to take on the field to being a true professional, to study my study habits, all of those sorts of things, because I knew my chances were very small. I go 6 years of my career without an injury, without missing a game. That's almost unheard of. And I take pride in being available. And so the moment that I got injured, you now have that stigma on you as a player. It's a 9 to 10 month journey, man. It's a roller coaster where there are a lot of milestones and you go through a lot of different emotions. It's a very humbling experience, I would say. When you come out on the other side, you end up a lot stronger, I would say, than you entered, just mentally and physically. More representation of people of color, from referees to coaches, that's positional coaches, that's head coaches, and then that's front office. We're talking about ownership and power. And so that's where I feel as though that's where we need to take it next. I appreciate, we putting the commercials out, doing things around the stadium, them even allowing teams to have a social justice fund to be able to support a lot of these organizations within the community who are doing the work. But it extends past that now. Like, okay, we've done this. Now, how are we going to make your words turn into action? Game changers, our goal and focus is to create leaders of tomorrow. We want to be able to create those conversations now. Don't wait until you're 25 years old in the NFL and start thinking about it now, figuring out a plan and how to execute. And that's where Change Our Future comes into play. We provide those resources for them. So that's one thing. And then I Am Nation, and I thought it was a great idea to bring all of us athletes together, both current and retired, across different leagues, where we can pitch ideas off of one another. We can present offers to one another, and guys are just so skilled and experienced in a bunch of different areas. And why not have one channel, one space where you can bring that all together and support one another?